For postseason baseball, it's here on MLB Network. With me is Mark.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have hitting and quality at bats. It's probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players. Drawing closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago, go!
Briefly now, we'll look at the two stars. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Chet Steadman gets the call on the mound here at home for game one of the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Stepping into the box, Lee Ward. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway in game one as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike.
First pitch, 7-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Andres Bravo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
In there, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. That's soft.
The first baseman, Daniel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. The White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to the plate. A Windy City showdown on MLB Network. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy's got over 1,700 RBIs. Watch him go to work when there's a runner in scoring position. It's an art form to try to figure out how to drive in runs, and he's figured that out.
Todd Morrow is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap smooth. People, lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, J.C. Embry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping in, Victor Marrero. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
3-1. Here it is. Popped him up. Ramirez is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The set and the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Embry at second with 2 down. This is pulled into right. Anaya is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Still no score. In now, Sean Anaya, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Anaya.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Embry takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The third baseman, Giovanni.
Ready now for the White Sox, Giovanni Padillajessie, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This guy's been a solid hitter his entire career, but he definitely likes to swing left-handed against right-handed pitching, so he might be up against it here. His numbers in his career down a little bit, swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Ramirez, the native of Mexico. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2028 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now at the plate, Adam Nowak, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. He'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And he takes strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Isaac Pineda. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bravo arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped him up. Ward has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Standing in, Tim Anderson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Tim Anderson.
First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box now, Lee Ward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Reed Lambert. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Anaya sprinting after it, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Pitcher Chet Steadman steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Lambert aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and one. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Here's the 2-1 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Ward to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Santiago. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-1 home. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Andres Bravo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there, strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Rounded slowly to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The first baseman, Daniel.
So striding in, Daniel Calzado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 18, Sean Anaya.
Now in the box, Sean Anaya. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So digging in now, Giovanni Padillajessie. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-1. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners off for second. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in now, J.C. Embry. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's the first out. And so after getting a ground ball with the fastball on that out at you there, how about the 100? My goodness. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Marrero. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's dead center for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. That misses 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bravo moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Contreras arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Noel.
Stepping in, Adam Nowak. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he lays off for ball one. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Fouled off. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
There's ball four. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put one to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Anaya is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The catcher,
Digging in, Isaac Pineda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High in the air out to center field. Bravo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. To his right, Paniagua. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Coming to the plate now, Todd Morrow. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Marrero fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Lee Ward.
Ready once again, Lee Ward. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Oh, I love this, boys.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Embry is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder,
Digging in once again, Andres Bravo. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Buckner is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So in now for Chicago, Lambert. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but
oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So coming to the plate, Chet Steadman, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, he's catching in the base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch runs, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Delivery to him on the way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready now, J.C. Embry. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Marrero. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Embry leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Striding in, Daniel Calzado. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up the leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. One pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And that misses 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of a bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
In now, Giovanni Paniagua. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. No outs, nobody on. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
2-2 the count. The 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to the bullpen or not.
Standing in now, Will Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Adam Nowak. First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
in under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Get up the stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Stepping up now, Jesse Padilla. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Buckner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the hole. Not the case here. 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Christopher Gutierrez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Leo Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box now, Isaac Pineda, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Buckner stands at first with 1 out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Riding into the box, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit down the third baseline. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. 8th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Damian Bradshaw will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Albert Almora is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Leading off the inning, Tim Anderson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Anderson.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. Line toward right center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
Stepping in now, Lee Ward, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Perez, base runner at first with one out. Runners on the move for second. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting at it is Almora. He's got it, and there are two down now. Good guys leading this one on the road here in the eighth as you get a look at our line scored at this point. Ready for another chance, Andres Bravo. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. The hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Up next for Chicago, Daniel Calzado. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch drilled right back up the middle, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Oliver Marmolejo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 25.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Anaya looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Freddie Santiago. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, J.C. Embry. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 1-0 home is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Victor Marrero. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Well, 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on ball here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now batting, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Embry at second. Marrero is over at first with one away. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Ryan Buckner, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Jimmy. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Fred Reese takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Isaac Pineda will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bravo makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air out to right field. Anaya is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Cubs 5 and the White Sox 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. William Johnson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
And batting in the 6th spot, number 9.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Sean Anaya. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Almora is there. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Giovanni Padillajessie. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he falls behind 0-2. Try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Miguel Lerma will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the box.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Cubs win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Damian Bradshaw earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.